ladies and gentlemen.
Musicopia did not start life on a shoestring budget. They had no budget at all. All they had was the sheer determination of the co-founders, 4 women armed with only violins and a cello. And that's exactly the same case for the 2 founders of Dancing Classrooms Philly. All 6 of these pioneering women knew that their schools needed help, that while arts budgets weren't strong enough, kids exposed to music and dance are strengthened, learn better, score better scholastically, and can build college options where there weren't any. Today, Musicopia and Dancing Classrooms Philly have outreach programs in 96 schools. They cover 8 counties in 3 states, give hundreds of instruments to kids every year, and have helped over 325,000 students since 1974. Musicopia and DCP students are part of the fabric of life in Philadelphia and around the world. They step up in their schools, give award-winning performances in the city, across the region, and even play for audiences in Italy. And that's why the internationally celebrated Scheide Fund flew the world-famous English Chamber Orchestra in from Europe to do 2 benefit concerts for them. That's why international television and jazz legend, educator Dr. Billy Taylor joined with them. And that's why recording sensation Josh Groban partners with them.
As music programs and arts education programs are being cut across this country, now more than ever, it's important that we have programs like Musicopia to help pick up the pieces and to help give young people the opportunities that they deserve. It is the programs like Musicopia that made me who I am today.
In these times of shrinking budgets and disappearing music and arts programs, Dancing Classrooms Philly and Musicopia fill the void and ensure that any child can have the intellectual gains and leadership skills that music and dance education provide. They have a demonstrated record of improving students' grades, developing their social and emotional skills, and creating a joy of learning that lasts a lifetime. Dancing Classrooms Philly was launched in 2007.
May I have this dance, please?
It's based on the highly acclaimed New York City program begun by Broadway's international dance champion Pierre Dulaine. Today, Dancing Classrooms Philly is one of the largest chapters in the country and around the world. The mission of Dancing Classrooms Philly is to teach ballroom dancing to young people, primarily in the inner city. The lessons learned, however, go well beyond the dance floor. After 10 weeks of dancing and working together at school, shy, nervous 5th and 8th graders become transformed into poised, self-confident ladies and gentlemen. Sean is one of the DCP All-Stars whose dancing has taken him from radio interviews to dance performances across the region. His DCP experiences truly put him on a new path.
I was sort of nervous. I didn't really participate in a lot of sports. Even though I was really good at some of them, I wouldn't really participate. I've been dancing since 5th grade. It made me a lot less timid. It made me think to myself that I can actually do something that earlier I thought I wouldn't be able to do. It opened a lot of doors for me. I've gotten to do a lot more activities, a lot more programs that I wouldn't have probably done because I was either shy or never actually tried the thing. I actually tried to do Saturday classes for ballroom dancing, and that got me a lot of friends, made me feel really special. When you feel special about something, or if something makes you feel special, you want to do that even more, you get more motivation, and it could lead you to doing other things. Either way, it opens you up.
Founded in 1974, Musicopia provides opportunities for all children to learn, perform, experience, and appreciate music, regardless of their social or financial circumstances. Today, Musicopia provides over 2,300 outreach programs to more than 40,000 students every year. Musicopia puts instruments in the hands of children and puts the children in the hands of great teachers, great performances, and profound learning experiences.
And those are just some examples of the work that you have done, and some 300,000 children in the region have benefited through these programs. But there's also this idea of access to instruments, which can be very expensive for families, very expensive for schools. You have a donation program in order to ensure that kids do get access.
And one of our most impactful programs is the Gift of Music, which is a statewide program, and we have the honor of being the Philadelphia coordinator for that program. And so there's 14 drop-off sites all around the city and some in the suburbs, and people can drop off the instruments they might have in their attic. We'll take them, we'll refurbish them, and we'll put them either in a school that doesn't have instruments or specifically in the hands of an individual child who wants to learn the instrument.
This is 16-year-old Egypt. She plays 4 instruments at performance levels thanks to the help of Musicopia.
The words that she said before we performed, it was like excellent groove, how far we came. It makes you want to strive on, it makes you want to keep pushing forward. If the director of Musicopia said that, then what else can you get, you know? It was very life-changing, and without music, I don't think I could be the person I am today. I'd probably still be that shy girl that nobody knows back at the classroom. Without the violin and marimba, I don't think I could survive. It's that's me in there, in those cases, it's me. Violin, drumline, all the instruments I play, playwriting, theater, singing, all that's due to what Musicopia has done for me, and just let me shine through all my performances.
Raven is a Musicopia violinist. Her love of music, years of dedication at school and in the Musicopia Orchestra earned her a summer scholarship at the prestigious Philadelphia International Music Festival at Bryn Mawr College, followed by a once-in-a-lifetime student conductor opportunity during the historic papal celebrations and performances. Every day, Musicopia and DCP lead children to change their own lives for the better. And let's remember what the alternatives really are. Far too many young people report to prison instead of reporting to college. That trend continues the cycle of poverty. Recent headlines also show the Philadelphia area has the nation's highest number of children living in deep poverty. Musicopia and DCP are able to address these problems with inspiring, engaging, proven programs that elevate students' test scores and lead them to achieve their greatest potential. Their curriculums feature cultures that span the globe. Their roster of artists and teachers represent diverse traditions, from classical to jazz, African, South, Central, and North American, from Argentina, Austria, Brazil, to Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. Musicopia and DCP invest in these kids today so all of us can have a better tomorrow. Improved test scores and restored self-esteem are very hard to achieve, but music and dance are the keys to that elusive door, time after miraculous time. When the internationally renowned Scheide Fund was looking for their next example of musical and community excellence, this is who they chose. The Scheide Fund flew the world-acclaimed English Chamber Orchestra in from Europe to play a benefit concert at the Kimmel Center and stage a second fundraiser at the Union League as well.
Those heavenly sounds performed by the English Chamber Orchestra, marking their first public appearance in Philadelphia. Tonight's concert at the Kimmel Center was hosted by the nonprofit Musicopia. Proceeds will provide education and instruments to youth across the Delaware Valley.
And best of all, the Musicopia students got a chance to perform with one of the world's greatest orchestras.
it was wonderful. It was something that I had never expected. I was totally surprised to see and to hear the blend of the children and the orchestra. I'd never seen anything like this.
This organization was the perfect partner for Musicopia because the ECO has such a high regard and understanding of the importance for outreach with students.
The bridges built by Musicopia and Dancing Classrooms Philly last a lifetime. But not just for the children. We all benefit. Kids become better students, achieve their greatest potential, head out of trouble toward leadership roles, and a pathway to college is created for kids who might never have gotten there at all. They'll also tell you, music and dance changed their lives. Musicopia and DCP. Empowering students, strengthening our world.